Hello, once again, and welcome back to Warside. I believe we're on episode 7 at this point, and the game has been, once again, updated. It's only small minor. I'm not sure what a sminer is, but there we go. It is around about 10:30 at night on Sunday. Easter Sunday, as a matter of fact, when I'm recording this. We'll probably be uploading it tomorrow on the Monday, but yes, the game has had a small minor update between the last episode and today. Nothing which concerns me, quite frankly. There was a couple of minor glitches in that the game didn't quite... how do I put it? The way that the game calculated power toggles for superpowers and things, and I just had to quickly check the list to remind myself. And also, there was a minor bug in where it didn't count your turn as done if you had unmoved units still inside a transport, but they couldn't actually do anything. So, just some minor quirks and things, and some other stuff to do with multiplayer, which doesn't really concern us because we're not doing it. There is still only 23 missions in the campaign, although apparently there's supposed to be 30. Ooh, my voice gave out a little bit then. There is 30 missions, but there's currently only 23, because some haven't been correctly implemented yet. This is the penultimate day of doing daily uploads as well. I'm only going to get a chance to do one more after today, and then I'm away on holiday, so I'm not going to be able to do daily uploads anymore. But, I think we've had a good crack at the whip, as it were, playing this daily from launch, although I didn't upload it on the day of launch, because, I had to actually record the episode. I can't work that fast, especially when you have an actual job on the side. So I'm going to get as much done as I can today and tomorrow. So if this and tomorrow's episode end up being slightly longer, so be it. I'd like to try and get through at least 2, maybe 3 missions per episode. And this one, I believe, I'm told, is going to introduce us to some naval units for the first time. It is so cold here. Yeah, they don't call it the Frozen Coast for nothing. Quiet, all of you. You're approaching the Tyrannosaur paddock. We're being watched. I thought I felt the icy chill of eyes on my neck. Sorry for the frosty reception. We don't like uninvited guests. Boreas. I'm gonna, Aurora Borealis. At this time of day in this part of the country, localized entirely within my kitchen. Boreas, if you're here, then that probably means your sister, Demetria, there you are, is here too. Sorry for the frosty reception. Ice puns, great. I already said that. Then allow me to break the ice. We know who you are. We're here to request your permission to cross to the ice. Permission denied. I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. Then let us make it simple. Ah, shit. Ooh. We have to get our troops across the... I've just seen a new thing. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Across the water and onto the ice. We'll have to use the LCACs. What's an LCAC? Landing craft, something I can never remember. It's a giant hovercraft. They have the largest carry capacity of all our transports and can take vehicles, including... It's a lander, basically. I think I like them. Right, so... Yeah, it wants us to put our tank in there. The capacity on them is huge. Wow. Okay, I'm probably going to be able to transport everything on these. Yeah. And in fact, these things here, those look like water properties. Wargroove had something similar where there were properties on the water which you could capture, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. So I'm going to build some units at least, because, I can send this to come back. This guy's got the same theme tune as the crazy guy from the Wastelands. Which, to be fair, I don't hate. I do quite like it. They can be unloaded anywhere along the coastline. You don't need to find a specific... Thank you. I don't have to unload on shores only. That is such a nice change. Just leaving the water next to the edge, you can unload the same way you do any other transport. Sounds easy. So, yeah, it wants me to put it there. And I can send my infantry in straight away to start capturing some buildings. I want to take this here as soon as possible as well as these cities along the coast. And can I... Okay, maybe I can't capture these then. I was hoping I'd be able to. Maybe I can if I move it on top. I don't know. We'll see what happens next turn. I'm experimenting. I've been wanting to try these out for quite a bit, so now that I finally got hold of them, it's very nice. Don't know why I said it like that. You should capture those oil platforms. They generate more income than other structures. How do I get to them? Oh, ribs, apparently. Not another acronym. What are ribs? Rigid inflatable boats. They are light naval units armed with a machine gun, great for boarding and capturing enemy structures. So these... Is this water infantry? Right, okay, so... Fair enough. That's interesting. You, go away. I don't much care for you. Yes, be gone with you. And... In fact, it'll take a lot to melt this much ice. So we've got Mr. Freeze from the shit Batman movie as one of our enemies this mission. It's fine by me. And so infantry-wise, you are probably going to go for there or there. So park you there and send this back to pick up everyone else, I suppose. I thought I could unload the landers next to it and move the infantry on board, but that's fine. It was advantageous that I was able to get it over here anyway, and it worked by positioning that, so it worked out. I can't build anything from these. And yeah, they can attack, it seems. I'm assuming they can attack things that are along the coast. Kind of like how cruisers can actually attack vehicles in the... I don't think they can do it in... Days of Ruin, but there is a mod for which I believe Advance Wars Returns, or the other one which I have played, which is called something like what's it called now? It's got the custom COs in it. What's it called? It's not Andy's Adventure. It's not Advance Wars Returns. It's the other one. The other one. If I can't remember what it's called now, but it's got custom characters in it, and it also tweaks how some of the units work. I believe the cruisers can go up rivers and things and attack vehicles if they're next to water in that. Or gunboats definitely can, I believe. Kind of like that, anyway. I know what I meant. Anyway, I'm going to save my money this turn, in fact. Get a tank over here, hopefully. See, he doesn't have much. I mean, the tanks he's got are a little scary, but nothing we can't deal with. And in fact, I kind of want to get rid of his sniper. There we go. Right. Is it just me, or did battle animation not play then? Yes, that's right. I was warned about this. Apparently the battle animations against the ice units, which we're fighting now, are broken and don't work. So that's something. Yeah, apparently they're broken. I believe I was told that these offer double income, like 2,000 rather than 1,000. I'm going to stop building things down here now as well. Oops-a-daisy. Infantry charge in. And that's kind of all she wrote for this turn, isn't it? I'm going to deploy another tank, though. Yeah, there we go. Right. I wonder what his powers are, then. Because I believe some of the characters have placeholder powers. For example, the Special Forces Commando lady we were playing as in the previous episode, who had in the endurance mission in that one. Apparently, she's not supposed to have the orbital laser power. It's just a placeholder until what she's supposed to have is implemented. So, not everyone has their abilities, like, switched on yet, as it were. Oh, this boat's kind of useless now. I don't really have anything else to do with it. Okay. City, go for the city, please. Maybe distract the tank by going for the city. And I'm going to capture that to keep him occupied, and then we'll probably have to trade that back and forth a little. Do I want to do anything else? Deploy a bike, I suppose. I'm still not quite sure what the bikes are good for. I'm still experimenting with them at the moment. I haven't quite worked out all of their capabilities and what they're really good at the moment. I mean, I know they're good for attacking tanks and things, but like, there must be more to it than that. Like, other units they can hit decently, because they don't seem to do great damage against infantry at all, which is a little bit disappointing, but damage values and things are subject to adjustment, I'm sure, over time, whilst the devs still, I don't want to say find their footing, but they kind of are finding their footing, really, because, well, the game is still unfinished, isn't it? So, whilst they are still working things out, not everything is final, I suppose. They may, because as I said, some of the missions aren't even bloody implemented, so when they implement those, they may tweak like the damage values and things, or how those are worked out, because they aren't. They feel a little bit wonky. They don't feel quite right to me at the moment. There we go. Heal those up and see what Mr. Freeze does here, if anything. I hope you're not getting cold feet. Just warming up. Good, because that was the tip of the iceberg. What is it with these puns? As I said, it's Mr. Freeze. I'm not complaining, it's quite funny. But as I say, terrible movie, but I like it because it's terrible. So, yeah, look how much money we've got to play with from capturing those. That's crazy. It's fine by me. Send in the... Well, I don't really want him to have this city, but no choice, I am afraid, at the moment. City's a factory, even. But destroy his infantry, he's not able to capture it back, which is fine. In the meantime, this guy needs heal, so we'll put him there. And there isn't really much else I can do. I'll just save my money. And we'll slowly take the properties down here and march northwards, as it were. I imagine this is another destroy all units mission. Not that he's got many left. Not that he's got many left. Which is good. Aha. They do passable damage to anti-air units. Which is good. I keep thinking of the bikes as infantry, because that's what I'm used to from Days of Ruin, but they're not. So in fact, and I'm gonna park that there. Yeah, I know he's in attack range, but it's fine. Heal him. And again, say it with me, more tank spam. Because I don't have to worry about these sinking for fuel for now. What do they look like if I hover over them? Ah, they do look like a giant hovercraft. Neat. I like how they look. The design of those is quite cool. No, if you'll pardon the pun. Yeah, I'll see myself out. I think we're pretty much done here. He's probably saving up for rockets and things, as the AI seems to like doing. I don't know why it does, but it does. It does, for whatever reason. Allow us to pass and we'll spare you. Your generosity leaves me cold. We must get onto the ice. What business is the ice of yours? Cassian, just don't. It'll only make things worse. Have it your way. I prefer to fight than listen to mainlander lies anyway. I suppose I was somewhat right with predicting that this is where Olaf lives, as it were, from Advance Wars. But, you know, not quite, obviously. Oh, I can only deploy one from there this turn, that's right. And he's nearly healed up, so I'm going to leave that there as a wall, actually, just to stop him from charging and hitting my snipers. And, yep, deploying a rocket, just what I figured. AI is still a little bit predictable and stupid. It's not his fault, I suppose. Attack the factory when he can't actually deploy any more units. Now, he still has a sniper, obviously, but... yeah, that did piss all. I don't know why I'm over doing that. That'll do. That'll do. And that's about... yeah, we're pretty much all she wrote for this mission. We're pretty much done here. It's a short one, I suppose, finishing this off. I mean, yeah, it's not like I expected the first tutorial for naval units and things to be a particularly long mission, because that's essentially what this is. It's another tutorial for teaching you how to use at least landers. So that's fine. But it's... oh, hang on, there was an animation there. Huh. Maybe some of them work, some of them don't. I was told that they're broken. So, there. As I say, work in progress, isn't it? Work in progress. And I don't think he really has anything else which could be surprising. That unless he's got ambush spawns, I don't know, but I very much doubt it. I think we're pretty much done here. See what he does, if he deploys anything else. Yeah, he deployed a tank. Typical! So, I'll capture that. And take the production facility away from him. Now we can't deploy any more... well, you can deploy infantry, but... apart from that... can't deploy anything else. Which is fine. Because infantry is squishy. And we don't really then have to worry about big scary units like more tanks and rockets and things popping out of his factory. And he's probably going to go for the... yep, go for the city. Oh yeah, he's deploying infantry now. That's fine. Like I said, infantry are squishy. We can deal with them quite easily. And in fact, we can also take this production facility away. Although he's going to capture it back, it does mean that he has to keep his units in place. So we'll win next turn, basically. Which is fine by me. Because, as I say, I want to get through this as quick as I can before I go away on holiday. Yeah, he didn't use his power for whatever reason, and they Sudoku'd themselves. Well, that's fine. I'll just give him a big old 1-2. Here we are. Demetria, retreat onto the ice. We'll stop them there. Well done, Sunstalkers. Thanks to you, we've made it onto the ice. This is where the frozen lands begin. It is a majestic landscape, but very cold. It will only get colder as we get closer to our destination. There will be many more frost wardens, that's what they're called, between here and there too. Good. Always wanted to drive a tank in the snow. That was, like I say, fairly short and sweet. Only about 20-ish minutes into the episode as well, which is fine. And ice, baby. God damn it, with the ice puns. Oh dear. We don't have much time. The terraformer is unstable. We must get to Kraken's wake before it implodes. It's gonna implode? Yeah, and take all of us with it, so it is a nuclear bomb. Perhaps we should just tell the Frost Wardens? I'm sure they'd rather take us there than risk the device going off on the ice. If Boreas and Demetria knew our true intentions, they would take the terraformer for themselves. Why? Their ice is melting, their land is disappearing, the device could change that. And perhaps we should make a deal. No, Castian was right. I was foolish to think it could be the means to peace. Old prejudices are not soon forgotten. Terraformer would lead to war. It has to be destroyed. You know what to do, soldier. I do. I feel a cold front coming. Your presence here chills my bones. Do you always speak in ice puns? Only when it's cold. You literally live on the ice. Exactly. Womp womp. Right. Yep, they have helicopters, which makes sense why I was given an SAM now. I mean, I kind of figured. I don't have the game in full screen, so I can't actually see everything all at once. I've captured your igloo. That's not an igloo. It could be, I don't know. It's a stand-in for one, potentially, who knows? It would be nice to maybe have unique cities per terrain that we were on versus, like, being on the wasteland or this desert, etc. You'll be hearing a crunch of bones when I run you over. And we have a rhino, I think. That's what that is, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm going to deploy a buggy and infantry. That'll do. Oh, and Demetria just has the same theme tune, so this track carries on. Oh, there's an airport down there. I didn't even see that. Shit. You need to keep an eye out for the Ice Fang. The what? That sounds awesome. What is it? It's a tank with a railgun. It can shoot units behind each other in a line. Ooh, I want one. No. This thing. It looks like an ordinary tank. I'm guessing the custom sprite hasn't been added yet. Right, so we'll have to keep an eye on this one. And remember which is which. If you want to keep track, viewers, be my guest, because I know I'm just going to lose track when I'm not paying attention for, like, a second. It's just going to... Yeah. It's going to be like that. Tanks, 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 tanks. I'm going to keep the, whatchamacallit, the anti-air handy. Although, I'm going to try and take these cities at least on the way, whilst I can, and deploy another infantry. But that's all I'm going to do, but I want to take that airport if I can, because I don't want them to swarm me with helicopters. Which, hang on. So I can just hear my neighbours being noisy outside at this time of night, I know. Again. Right, so they haven't captured it yet, but they're going for it. They are going for it. And that's the railgun one. I kinda... Okay. So... Just thinking how to position. Right, I'm hearing, because these two characters share the same theme tune. If I have to hear the same one over and over again, it's gonna drive me bloody crazy. So, faction mode it is, and also, as I said to you previously, this theme tune is just better. I don't know what happens if I push helicopter. Can I push helicopters? Let's find out. I can, interestingly. No, I can. Well, I mean, let's open this up so I can attack it. It seems to be functioning like a tank, but apparently it's a railgun. Hell if I know. Right. That recon is now trapped, that's fine. I'm going to pick up that infantry there, actually. And, yeah, the medics can take that out, at least. Okay, so some animations work and some don't. They definitely weren't working in the previous mission. But they seem to be at the moment. So let's take out the sniper here. If I can. And this city, too. I'm going to deploy another anti-air as well, because I've got a feeling they're going to take this airport in the next turn, and I want to have as many as I can, just in case. Just in case. Yep, there we go, they caught the airport. Ooh, hey. What do you expect? I'm cold-blooded. Womp womp. Oh, god damn it. Shuffle. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on shuffle for now. Experience some more different bits of the soundtrack. I mean, the soundtrack's not terrible, like I say, I don't hate most of it. I don't like all of it, but some are definitely better than others. Some are definitely better than others. I can't quite capture that airport yet, that's fine. I can not take out that. That's a shame. Use my recon to harass the infantry at least, and I'm not gonna... Oh, okay, fine. So you're not gonna take it out, but didn't realise I would destroy myself completely in the process. Okay then. Never mind. I can push you into the city and destroy it at least, so don't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, the medics do laughable damage, as you would expect, being they're not a combat medic, they are just a medic. So less like the medic from TF2 and more like... no, they are more like the medic from TF2 and less the one from Team Fortress Classic. Which is fair enough. That's how I'm going to remember it. Because my brain works on... Oh, okay, no, they're keeping the shuffle thing on this character's turn now. Okay. Are they going to deploy a helicopter? No, they are not. Good. I can't quite take the airport away, but I can at least... Right, all their air units are now currently dealt with. Go to faction again. Sure, this'll do, why not? Will this take... Yeah, that'll take him out, fantastic. And that tank is gone as well, great. Great. And can I take out this infantry? I can. Hey, would you look at that? Everything's coming up Millhouse. And bring that... I don't know why I said that. Bring that over there. And I think that infantry will... Yeah, that'll be taken out. Great. They've only got that one sniper left. And knowing my luck, they are probably about to deploy an anti-air unit. No, I'm going to deploy an anti-air unit because they're probably going to deploy a helicopter. But... maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Do I have anything else I can do? Yeah, I can do my power. No, I'm just going to end my turn. Oh, no, they deployed a bomber. Shit. Keep fighting, soldier. The clock is ticking. I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. Hey, I can take the airport away from them at least. Great. And that sniper is now dealt with. It's a shame that there isn't any HQ properties to capture of any kind. I am expecting them to deploy a fucking... whatchamacallit, a tank or some kind of vehicle. But maybe they won't have the funds for it, I don't know. No, because they just deployed a bomber, they might have spent all of their income on something which hopefully will be destroyed in the next couple of turns. It depends who it goes to target. So to that end, I am going to shield... I can't shield infantry, it only shields vehicles. There is no try, only do. That's not how the quote goes. Let's see what she does. See what she does. Oh, she went for the city with it. Okay. Well, to be honest, I can probably just deploy a jet soon. And that is... oh, it doesn't matter. That is in missile range, so there we go. You may have won this battle, but I will have my revenge. After all, revenge is a dish best served enough already. cold. No, with advanced weaponry, we'll meet again! Great job, Ava, but we must keep moving. I suggest we follow the coast, it'll be quicker. We'll follow your lead. You seem to know where you're going, Cassian, so we'll just leave you to it. And there we go. Aha, with something in the water. Are we finally going to get naval units now? Only half an hour in. That was a much shorter mission than the first one. That was only about 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, I lose track. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out of 23. I've also been told that the trigger for the final mission into the Wastelands doesn't work. So if this may end up being the last episode because we can't get down or at least the next one might be the last episode if we can't get down to the Wastelands for the final few missions, so be it. That brings us to the end neatly anyway, either way. So, in the Navy, finally! Finally! Getting what I want. Naval units! Following the coast means we'll need to rely on them more. Naval units in question, that is. I was born and raised in a desert. What do I know about ships? Don't worry, I will assist you. When did you learn about this? A commander must know a lot about everything. After all, knowledge is the foundation of wisdom. I'll take your word for it. Sunstalkers in the ocean? Ha! Now I've seen everything. The dunes and the waves are not that different. I think you'll find the water more perilous, especially with me in it. You can build naval units at the shipyards. I'll warn you, they're expensive. So we need to capture oil platforms for the extra income. Exactly. Luckily, the Azure Guard has loaned us a few frigates while we build our own. Frigates are great against other naval units and can protect the smaller ribs. We're borrowing these, so look after them. No promises. Right, so let's take a look at the ships we've got on offer. So this is like the water infantry, I suppose. We've got our carrier and the frigates, which can only attack other ships. So it's not a cruiser like I was thinking. It's more like a gunboat that can hit more than once, I suppose. Okay, that's interesting. Or like the ship-to-ship combat capabilities of the cruiser. I'm expecting a battleship to show up at some point. We just don't currently have them. But, you know, that's fine. We should capture more. Naval warfare is far more expensive than desert warfare, and considerably wetter. Don't pretend you're not enjoying yourself. Currently, now that I've got ship units to play with, I am. Oh, hello. So he's got these here. Right. So we want to take... We probably want to just... take this if we can help it. Though he has 3 oil platforms in the ocean versus us only having 2. But if we can outnumber and outmaneuver his frigates with our own, also... No, they can attack ships, it's just not a good idea. I might use the lander, actually, to take this early, if I can help it. Yeah. I'm going to... I can't. I have to use my landers anyway to cross the river, which is in the way. So I have to storm the beachhead here anyway, regardless. Right, okay. Oh, that one's full, is it? Right, well... Load him into... Oh, he can't move all the way in. That's fine, I suppose. Right, that one's full, so you can... Away with you. Okay, I can't quite get them in all this turn. Well, I'll just group everything up and save my money for frigates, I suppose. I'm going to take you back to the Ice Age. Dream on, snowman. Yeah, oh, we got both of them much faster than I did. Well, that's a mild worry. I just wish we had some form of as I said to you before, status screen, so I can see what their income is, but we currently don't have one. I'm going to leave these infantry here, actually. I know I brought them down, but I want to leave them be. Aha! Oh yeah, that's right, because I can unload with that and do so much damage straight away. Fantastic. And capture that there. Great! So now that's dealt with. How fast do these move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to park that there and park that one there. Leave that in the back. And they cost 18,000. They cost about the same as cruisers. Then, so yeah, I'm gonna leave the infantry off and yeah, do that, and send this one back to pick up these additional. No, I said I was gonna save my money. That's what I'm going to do. If I can deploy one here, even better. But I've got a feeling he's going to attack it with his ship. Yeah, there we go. And now they have all those balls. Yeah, I want my infantry to deal with their incursion of troops up there. That's fine. At least I can deploy another ship. There we go. Well, I'm going to deploy that there and now send you back to pick up the bike. I'll pick up one of the infantry, sure, why not? Now, they are going to take this city because I was a fool and neglected it, but that's okay. So let's see how much damage they do to each other. 63%'s not bad. They only do 12, so, So take him out. See? We'll make a sailor out of you yet. I really miss the desert. And, well, he's going to attack one of these regardless, but if I use these as walls... There we go. Now I can keep my ship safe by sacrificing one of those. That's fine. I've got another one in the back just if I need it. Take out your rockets with my bike, at least. And now I've got sea forces coming in to deploy my tanks and things, don't I? So, put a rocket there. Put him there, and put him there. There we go. And... oh, he went to capture it with that. That's fine. Ah, shit, I should have moved my artillery. Oh, they one-shot those. Okay. They one-shot them. Well, now we know. Now we know. And they will hit each other. In fact, if I can take him out now... he's stayed inside my minimum range of balls. Well... that's what this other tank's for, I suppose. And you can block the wall of stuff, because they can't move through each other, so you can block that. And you will do enough damage to that. In fact, yeah, take him out with my... oh, I'm going to call them cruisers. That's basically what they are. Move that out of the way. Oh yeah, I've got the bike coming in, don't I? Bike. Yeah, you go there. And infantry guy goes there, I suppose? I mean, oh yeah, I loaded rockets in this turn, didn't I? Snipers come here. Oh, I've got my power ready, don't I? Which heals things, that's right. I wasn't paying attention, truth be told of you. So you attack that, I suppose, and will you... no, you won't quite take it out. But I can send this guy over to start capturing these now, hopefully. And I can do enough damage to this so as it won't Oh, well, Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. Or at least I give the illusion that I do. Tanks in the back, which I can pick up with my lander. Deploy infantry, and for the sake of it, will my battle power work on ships? I imagine it will. It just heals everything. Yeah, it heals everything. Great. And let him do his thing, I suppose. Oh, yes, I forgot. Oh, yeah, the sniper's one-shot infantry. I forgot about that. Bollocks. I forgot that he would be in range. And now he's got another frigate of his own. That's okay, because we can take care of that there. We can actually capture that one. Make that ours again. Well, not again, but you know what I mean. Make it ours. Get inside the minimum range of the rockets. Great. And take out his infantry here. And I don't really want to get inside the range of his rockets by moving it, so I'm just going to drop it there. I'm presuming I can use these to also heal my ship units at port if I was to bring it in, but I don't really need to for now. One more tank going in. Snipers, take out the building because I want it, and take out him. And now capture the building too, if you would be so kind. Yeah, I've got enough to push over the river up here now. Great, okay. I wonder if we'll see more naval units next mission, because now it's introducing them to us gradually. We might get like battleships or something to work with next time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Battleships, I'm sure, are quite fun. Or maybe they're really dull, I don't know. I'm not sure how they work in this yet. Part of me really hopes that they'll function like the battleships in Days of Ruin, but I very much doubt it. I think they're probably going to be traditional battleships, as you and I probably know it from like Advance Wars 2 and Dual Strike, etc. Which, you know, is fine. I like those just as much, and yes, I can heal at port there. Great. Let's see, he's probably going to try and take the port back again, the oil rig thing. You people do not belong here. We're just passing through. To where? Apart from our settlements, there is nothing here except Kraken's Wake. So, it's Kraken's Wake you seek. What business do you have there? Cassian, don't. We can't trust them. We have a powerful device that needs to be dropped deep into its abyss. Why didn't you say? You'll let us make passage over the ice? No. Ice isn't your dumping grounds. It's the only place that can contain its power. Then perhaps you shouldn't have created it. I mean, yeah, why did we? It seems a bit silly, but we did. Because, if it's so dangerous, why did we make it? He's got a point, because a lot of people have been... well, I say people, a lot of characters have been saying that. Yeah, we win this turn, I think, because we can take these out. And he's only got the rockets left, I think. No, he's got this infantry, but, well, he had that infantry. And there we go. Fantastic. Congratulations, we won our first full naval... Oh, no, it wasn't a full naval battle, it was a partial naval battle, but, you know, I'll let you off. Hopefully my last. I was starting to get a little seasick. We need to move inland through the ice fields. The ice fields, huh? An enormous glacier full of hidden chasms and surrounded by jagged frozen peaks. Sounds kind of like Sanskar Ravine. Then you'll be right at home. Are we going to play as Flint again? We've not seen him for a while. Yep, we're moving over here. It seems we're 45 minutes in, and I know I said about 3 missions per episode, but I mean, we've been running for an hour or so on the last couple of episodes, haven't we? So let's see how this does. Kraken's Wake. I think this is a decent point as well to kind of end it, really, if that's it's where we're heading to, isn't it? As our whatchamacallit destination to destroy the device thing. So this seems like a good enough one to round up on for this episode, anyway. There are a lot of Frost Wardens between us and Kraken's Wake. We should try to avoid them as much as you can. Your focus needs to be on protecting the device inside the cargo truck. And if the truck gets destroyed, then it'll trigger an enormous implosion that will kill us all. So no pressure then. Yeah. That's kind of the problem. The dialogue is a little bit predictable and very, very basic. Unfortunately, they know we're coming, so you'll have a crowded battlefield to contend with. Don't worry, remember what I taught you? Actually, nothing is coming to mind. You can handle this, I believe in you. I do too. I was stuck playing as boring theme tune Jackson again. I trust you, Lieutenant. Complete this mission as you see fit. Aye, aye, sir. Just protect the cargo truck at all costs. It must reach the ice crack. Which I'm presuming is this thing. Ooh. Oh, so much for this being a short mission, actually. This looks like more like a boss level. With how many forces they have. But you know what? That's fine. Bring it on. I'm going to send this down here to capture the airport and things. But yeah, bring it on. I've got a mega tank. And I'm presuming I can use this to transport. No, I can't actually. I was hoping I could use it to transport. But no, the cargo truck cannot transport things. I'll get a truck and... because there's roads and things to move the truck along. Because it's on tyres, which don't do so well over plains. And there's... all the cities are along the roads on this mission, so I've been fairly hard on the supply truck. I'm going to actually give it a try and see how useful it is. We must prevent that truck from reaching Kraken's Wake. We'll hit it with all the power of the ice. Well, that's just great. Now, also, one thing to remember is some of these tanks might be their railgun things, because they don't have a unique sprite yet. Yeah, that's one there. That's a tank. And that's also... so they have one at the moment. Okay. Right. So you... capture that, please. Thank you very much, Lee. And we'll transport this guy... down this way, actually. Have him to take this factory. I'll put the medic in there as well, because why not? And we'll go for this and then go for this one. Well, actually, the medic can capture this one, I suppose, when we unload the truck, won't it? So, in that case, then I'll just deploy a single infantry in the back to go for this. And we'll call that a day in terms of what we build. And this infantry will go here. He will target the building with his tank. Chi, even. I know it. But that's fine. We'll keep our SAM in the back, covering everything. And save money for more tanks, actually, because we don't actually have any other than our mega tank, which is fine. Yeah, going for the building. They're taking that infantry depot, that's fine. And their helicopter is coming in. Their army is mostly split. All their scary stuff is mostly in the north, but they could front switch at any time because they're quite grouped together. Which is a little bit of a worry, but we'll see what happens. In fact, actually... now we'll leave that there. And yeah, truck-wise, capture that. And capture that. And that will distract some of their forces a little bit. I don't really want to be in... well, I can push this, can't I? Yeah, I can push that into the, Oh, we're going to be in rocket range, though. Don't really want to be in rocket range, but not a lot can do about it. Yeah. Balls. Well, get a tank. Again, she might stay here and try and... Yeah, the city could attack it with a city... She might attack the city with her rocket, even, so we will do that for now. And the anti-air can keep this in the back, just in case. And this thing, actually, I'm going to park there, because it's covering everything. And I'm actually going to attack the artillery. I can deploy helicopters of my own soon. I think they cost 40. Yeah, they cost 14. So we'll save money for now. See what she does. How she divides and conquers her forces, as it were. Yeah, she went with the rockets on the city, like I suspected. Nice. And brought it into SAM range. Fabulous. And she deployed a bomber. There aren't polar bears out here, are there? There's all sorts of predators. Snow leopards, polar bears, ice lions, Jimmy Savile. I didn't say that. Ice lions. Just kidding. I made that one up. Only about the ice lions, though. The rest is true. Right, okay. Fabulous. Well, we can one-shot the rockets, at least. Which is fine by me, because they're pretty scary looking. I can't crush infantry and buildings. Oh, I can! Oh, fantastic. I didn't know I could do that. That's really, really made my day. Well, hasn't made my day, but made me chuckle at least. So that's the railgun thing. So it's the one I'm going to worry about. Presumably. Yeah, capture this back and capture that back again. In fact, I'm actually going to attack the artillery with my stuff down here if I can. Destroy it. Not quite. But if I park that there, it might act as a bit of a decoy for things. And in fact, now, because I've got an infantry nearby, I can probably take this infantry depot next turn. Can't deploy a tank, unfortunately, but I can probably afford one next turn. Yeah, I'm still going to keep that truck in the back. And I should have my power, actually. My EMP blast thing, which freezes enemy units in place, doesn't it? Yeah, she went for the cities again. Okay, I don't know why she split the force up like that. It was a... Oh. You brought yourself into anti-air range, didn't you? You fool. Oh, well, actually, she blocked it with the infantry. Balls, no. But... Tank can be... That's still so fucking funny that you... I just love that you can crush them. It pleases me greatly. I can capture this now. Infantry depot is mine. Hooray! And I can attack the tank. Bomber range is huge. But, you know, I mean, it's a bomber. What do you expect? Ah, shit. I can't quite get... Because the building, because it's not captured by me, I can't freely walk through it. That's a bit of a bitch, but never mind. I'm going to pull my anti-air back, just on the off chance. And destroy the artillery with that, at least. And yes, in fact, my battle power is ready, so I'm going to freeze those in place there. You need to chill out. If I hear another ice pun, I swear. Yeah, because at least it's stuck in place. I can't quite hit it, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Anti-air and a buggy. My mega tank is still reasonably healthy, so that's fine. But she's deploying helicopters now. Good thing I built another anti-air, I suppose. I think that green flare is what we're trying to get to. That's our objective. Can I take you out? Yeah, I can take you out there. Unfortunately, the medic will actually, yeah, if I do that and then attack with a medic, I can get to the anti-air or get the bomber with my anti-air even. And yeah, that's an SAM rather than a rocket, so I'm not too worried about that. Although, yeah, take the city away from her so she has less funds to work with. Can I push the sniper into the water? No, I can't. That's a shame. Yeah, I can see the crack in the ice up ahead. That's Kraken's Wake. Its depths are unfathomable. No one has ever reached the bottom. Hopefully, no one ever will. I'll take that city to distract her tank some more. Anti-air, recon, and I do kind of want a tank, but I also want to save my money for a helicopter because it's probably going to be more useful to me. Then I get distracted. Oh, they deployed a tank there, that's a bit annoying. Well, at least I can deal with a bomber. Alright, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can deploy a helicopter. And I can probably take the factory away from them, really. Well, take rid of that sniper at least, just because I'm tired of looking at his face. You, I'm going to one-shot with the tank. Bit of a waste, but... Actually, no, it's not, because I don't have to worry about ammo and things, do I? In that case, then, I'm just going to... Yeah. She hasn't got... Well, she's got the tank there, actually, as a matter of fact, but... Now she can't hit me. No, she can't hit me. And I can hit the rockets there. I'm not going to be able to take this back, I don't think, because the infantry I've got aren't going to be able to do enough damage to it. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit. That's... actually... Oh, I can knock it down to 1 HP, and it's currently occupied, so... I have a helicopter, at least, and... Can I... No, not really. Well... I'm going to do it for... It does do power charge, right, okay. I have one on you. Oh, it's the Rhino thing, isn't it? I'll bring it down there to try and crush things into the building, sure, why not? Those are SAMs, they can't actually hurt my truck. And the helicopter is out of position. Which is fine. Yeah, so I can now... what do I want to do? Yeah, take out the... There we go. Right, so now I can recapture this building, hopefully. If I hit it with this first. And there we go. That factory is now mine. Fantastic. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I can attack this guy down here. Move the SEM down there. Oh, I can't quite reach it yet. Okay. It's close to it, though. We're pretty bloody close. And I can take this city. Great. Well, that being said, I'm going to drop another truck off there and infantry to try and get these back if I can. I'm going to keep my Rhino thing there so I can maybe crush some stuff into buildings more because it's funny. And EMP blasts. Disable the airport and the factory. down south. I've still got this one up here to worry about, but I mean, hey, it's better than having all three of them to worry about, isn't it? And she's not using her power at all. Maybe she doesn't have one. I don't think everyone has their powers implemented. And would you look at that? She didn't build anything. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. If you don't want to build anything, you don't want to build anything. Yes, I can crush that. And I can take out the tank there. I don't think I need to worry about infantry capturing buildings anymore, because I think all I have to do is just move this truck and we've won, but maybe we do have to destroy all units too. Approaching the ice crack now. Oh, Wastelanders. Wastelanders. Uh-oh. How did they get here? You think you're the only ones who can use boats? We'll be taking the terraformer. In fact, we'll be taking you too. Ah! General Beckett, I have your precious device. And I have your soldier too. Jackson, no! That guy I don't care about. You see, Soldier Boy here is my insurance policy. If you follow or try to stop me, you will never see him again. If you harm him... this isn't over. For your soldier's sake, I hope it is. Ooh, we end on a cliffhanger and on a boss level as well. And I think, yeah, we're moving back here into the water again. But, as I said to you about 15-20 minutes ago, before we took on that level, this seems a decent point as any to end it on. So, thank you very much for joining me for today. I think next episode will be the last daily episode on this, but also I think it's about as far into the campaign as I can currently get as well, due to mission triggers being broken and not all missions being implemented. I will come back to this, however. I just will be giving it a little bit of a break. So one more episode of this to look forward to. And then if there's been more updates and things after that episode comes out, I'll come back to it and we'll finish the game off, etc., and see how we stand. But overall, things are ramping up as it looks like we're coming towards the end of the campaign for now, so I hope you join me next time to see what that entails. Like the video if you did, subscribe to catch that in your inbox, and all being well, hopefully, I'll see you the same time, same place, sometime very soon. Take care, stay safe, and ta-ra for now.